An assessment of the guys behind you on the depth chart. Who's looking good?
Oh man, all of them been working hard. Rocket, Javion, Jo himself, TJ Hammonds. They all been working hard, and we got a good room. We got a good running back room this year, and so just taking it day by day. Just getting better every day, day by day, and just working.
TJ, do you have any hobbies other than football? Because everybody we talk to is like all he wants to do is talk football.
Yes, I do have hobbies other than football. I like writing music. I love music. I love outside of football. I'm really a people's person, so I like hanging around my teammates, just being around my friends and whatnot. You really just enjoying myself. I'm not doing football. I'm probably just around, just playing a game or something, or getting extra work in, or just with my friends or something.
Sorry, I was looking at TJ Hammonds' name. I apologize, Trelon.
You're fine. You're fine.
I was wondering if you could talk about Josh over there a little bit and tell us what you think about him, what he brings to the table in terms of speed and everything like that.
Man, Josh could be a great back. He could be a real good back coming in this year. With him being out last year, I feel like we kind of we needed him. And so, with him just being back and recovering from his injury, I feel like he's gonna make a lot of noise this year. A lot of speed, and we need that in the backfield. Also can catch out the backfield, so we could use him in the slot position as well. And he could do a lot for us. He's a really good athlete.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you? You came in last year behind Boyd, and this year you're coming in. You are the man. At the start. What kind of added responsibilities or anything? Is there been anything change? What's changed with you?
Really, I just, every day I go out there, really nothing changed, since I've been here, I've always, kept my head down and worked hard. And so, I just keep that same mindset, every time I come out, I just try to stay neutral. I don't want to go too high, be too low. I just stay neutral. And, with me being there, I'm able to teach the young guys, with me being able to stay neutral with myself, I'm able to teach the young guys and help them out as well. And I feel like that really helps the room out.
Leadership, has it been easier to kind of provide leadership since you're kind of the starter and more, everybody's kind of looking up to you now?
Oh, yes, sir. The leadership role, I took it with open arms. That's something I wanted to do. I feel like I'm a captain on this team, and leading the young guys, I have no problem doing it. They come to me with a question, I can answer it for them, and I always want them to know, like, you ain't always got to go to Coach Smith. You come to me as well. And so they know that, the young guys know that, and it's a real brotherhood in there, man. We all want to win, and that's the good thing about
it. Hey Josh, Coach Smith was telling us a story about, I guess, Xavier Kelly's dad knew your dad and said, hey, Josh is over there on track. He's a pretty good football player. From your perspective, kind of how did that all go down? How'd you end up on the football team?
It was definitely something that was already in my mind. Football was always my first love. So, when I was over on the track field, I already kind of had in my mind that I wanted to come over to football. And, my dad, knowing Xavier Kelly's dad, helped out, gave me a little extra edge, what I'm saying? So my dad was able to go with him and meet with the coaches and everything. And my dad was able to talk to the coaches, that way. And the rest is history.
Track in the spring. What's it like being a two-sport guy? Because a lot of guys don't do that. They're sort of like unicorns these days.
Definitely.
And I know you were hurt in football. How are you feeling? I guess it was a foot injury. How'd all that go?
For your first question, I mean, it's not easy, but it's something that I wanted to take on, and I knew it was something not a lot of guys can do, and I felt like it would give me an advantage on the football field. So I embraced it. It was something that was hard, but it helped me in the end, and it helped me on the football field. As far as I don't remember your second question. What was it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100%. I feel great. It doesn't restrict me at all. I'm 100%. I'm ready to go.
You still plan to run track in the spring and after football's over?
Yes, sir. I can plan on continue to be in a dual sport.
How about the
Does it help just having been on an SEC championship team? I mean, does that carry over to football at all?
Definitely, just far as the mindset, I'm used to winning here, and that's something we're bringing back here on the football side. So, it's something that my mentality, we want to win, and on the track, that's what we do. We win. So that's the same thing we want to do on the football field, and I'm just bringing that same mentality over.
For Josh and Trelon both, I was curious if you could tell us about these freshman running backs, Javion, AJ, Rocket. What did they bring to the table? Where do they need to get better? What have you seen out of them these first few days?
Well, I started off, man, all three of them really. I start with Rocket. Quick learner. I feel like Rocket is a quick learner. Big guy, very strong, fast. And I really believe Rocket will have a great future here. And once it's his time and whatnot. As far as AJ Green is coming along real quick. He's been here the least amount of time, and he's picking up on the offensive plays very well. He's learning the stuff real quickly. He getting the hang of things, and that surprised me a lot because when most guys come in, it take them some time, but he's picking up real quickly, and I like that about him. Javion Hunt, man, he keep his nose down. He just work. He don't really say much. Really a quiet guy, but he's just gonna work and and just try to prove what he can do on the field. Javion Hunt is going to be a real good back as well. When his number is called, I feel like Javion will be ready to step up to the plate and perform. But all three of them overall, I say, man, them guys, they gonna be some great football players. And I believe that.
Yeah, on my perspective, all three workhorses. They work hard, and a lot of freshmen don't come in with that mentality. And in the running back room, we're a hard-nosed room, and all those guys they work hard. AJ is kind of similar to me, fast guy, quick guy, make quick cuts. He sees the hole very well. Rocket sees the hole very well, make great cuts. Javion also, they all bring different things to the table, and they're all doing what they need to do, and they're coming along very well.
Josh, Trelon got his shot last year. What did you see from your perspective of how he took advantage of his opportunity and just what you think of him as a leader for the unit, basically?
Yeah, he took it and ran with it. He didn't look back, and that's what I love. He waited his time. His time came, and he ran with it. He is a guy that I look up to. I'm behind him. I watch what he do. I watch his every move. I critique it, and see if I can do it just as good or better. So, he's a guy that, he comes in and work every single day and work hard, and you just know that's what you're going to get out of Trelon. So, just far as the whole running back room, that's all, we all want that same mentality. So, he's a great leader. He's a big brother to us. So he's a guy that we definitely follow behind.
And Coach Smith is thought of as a really good recruiter. What is it about him for both of y'all, but Trelon, what is it about him makes him a good recruiter, do you think?
Coach Smith? Yeah. Oh man, I say first and foremost, his personality. Coach Smith is a second father figure to me. Down to earth guy. He gonna be real with you at all times, and and at the end of the day, he want to see everybody successful. He want to see you win, and I feel like that's a huge deal with him. Coach Smith, he just want to see everybody win, and that's what I like about him. No favoritism. The best player gonna play, and he want to see us perform.
For both guys, I wonder what y'all's take was on Myron Cunningham. He's obviously helping, open holes for you guys. Just maybe a trailer, maybe you could take that first. What do you think about Myron? What are you seeing from him in camp?
Myron Cunningham, man, improved a lot. Man, he's improved a lot this offseason. And we only 3 or 4 days into fall camp, and the whole O-line overall, actually, man, they just been. It's a huge difference to me personally. It's a huge difference, and I feel like they've done an excellent job getting better during the offseason. And now that we're back in pads, now that we got the helmets back on, you can actually see what they work for, and the holes are starting to be created a lot more, a lot faster, and they're just working, man. I'm excited to see what we're gonna do game one.
What is it really like about Myron? You said he'd improved. What'd you like about him last year? and how's he gotten better?
Just the leadership he brings to the table. You know, the offensive line, they follow behind him every step of the way. And you know, just this off season, me personally, I was working out with the offensive line this whole summer. So, you know, I was able to witness what Myron was doing, and man, he busted his tail off. You know, he worked hard, stayed in the film room, lifting weights, getting bigger, getting stronger, and the whole offensive line followed behind. And I feel like he'll be a good leader.
Yeah, I mean, just piggybacking off of what he said, Myron's a hard worker. You know what you're gonna get out of him. Somebody I definitely feel comfortable running behind, and I want to run behind. And you know, our whole line has gotten extremely better, stronger, faster, and they know what they're doing, and they're coming along great. So.
I guess just for both of you guys, just more on AJ Green. Coach Smith was saying that he's a young guy that doesn't really get rattled by anything.
Right.
Have you found that calm quality that he has to be kind of young, I guess rare for a young guy?
Oh yeah, you know, I feel like it is rare for a young guy, and just to see it coming out of AJ Green, man, that'll let you know that this Arkansas team has a great future ahead of them. You know, with Rocket and Javion as well. But AJ Green, man, ever since he came in, he just worked hard, and like I said earlier, you know, he's been picking up on the plays very well, and I feel like he's getting the hang of things very quickly, and I'm surprised about that, and I actually like that about AJ Green, that, you know, he come in to work, he know what he here for, and he know what he want to do. And if he can play today, I mean, this year, you know, that's what he gonna try to do. And so AJ Green just been busting his tail on and off the field every day.
Josh, if you don't mind me asking, what's the connection between your dad and Xavier Kelly's dad? How do they know each other?
So my dad is originally from Detroit, Michigan, and Xavier Kelly's dad is also, and they play high school football together. So.
And then also last year with your injury, do you remember how it happened and how tough was that? Because we heard your name a lot during camp, and then obviously the injury, and what was it like going through rehab and everything?
Yeah, I remember and know exactly when it happened, but you know, it was something that was hard mentally, just because I was trying to figure it out, and you know, I was new to the team, and I knew I wanted to contribute, so it was frustrating in that aspect, but I knew that, you know, there was nothing I could do about it. So I just stayed in the training room every day, and I did everything that I could to get back as fast as possible. And I did that. So, you know, I was able to go through spring last year, and it was a very great spring for me. So, you know, I just stayed in the rehab, you know, I just stayed in the training room and, you know, did everything that I can do every day, didn't miss a day in there religiously. So, you know, it was something that was important to me to get back as fast as I could.
Josh, I wonder, Sam Pittman told us in camp last year and then during spring how much he likes you, and like he brings it up on his own kind of. Do you hear those kind of things, and how does that make you feel?
I mean, kind of, you know, Coach Pittman, you know, I love him. You know, he's a great guy. He's a great coach, and you know, he's not a guy that really needs to tell you that to your face. You just feel his energy. You know, he's a guy, you just feel the energy. He just loves you. You know what I'm saying? He put his arm around you. So, you know, he definitely has done that with me, bringing me along, you know, making me feel like I've been here my whole college career, you know. So he's a great coach. I love him.
Question for you.
Okay.
Y'all got a bunch of super seniors that decided to come back.
Right.
And so there's a reason for that. I know everybody's got their own stories, but just the foundation that Sam has built in year one, maybe how that played into it and the direction you guys are going.
Oh man, the direction we're going, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing once you guys see it, because man, we've been busting our tail, and you know, those losing days are over, man. We you know, we're tired of losing. This whole team is tired of losing, and you know, it's time to win now, and you know, that's what Coach Pittman been pondering us on. You know, just relentless effort, you know, straining, physicality, playing fast, and that's our whole goal this year, coming in this season, man. We want to play fast. We want to be physical. We want to be relentless. And this off season, that's what we've been focusing on, man. Coach Pittman, you know, he like I said before, he pondered on us about being fast, being physical, being relentless. And so when we go out there every day, that's what we do, man. And I feel like we really got a good team. I really feel that way. And we got a lot of old heads back, and that could be a good thing. It could be a good thing. And so I'm excited, man, to see what we're gonna do.
Hey, Josh, you're obviously one of the guys pretty competitive situation, trying to get playing time behind Trelon, just being one of those guys, what's that like and how competitive is it?
We're all competitive, we all want to, be on the field. So, I just come in and work every day and just put my head down and do what I can do and, do what I can do for the team, so any way that I can help the team, that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm ready, whatever role they need me in, that's where I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just ready, wherever they want me, whatever they need me to do, I'm ready and I'm there.